Oh yeah? What's up? Now, this game, Zed Jungle, guys, if you want to learn how to jungle, like, Challenger, honestly, this is, like, the fucking perfect game, I swear. We have, like, CS per minute in this game. We're so fed. We don't die. It's just beautiful, man. So I'm going to break this down. Just to set up on Zed, I honestly think Zed Jungle's really fucking good. This game, I'm taking this page down here, bottom left, so sudden impact because of the buff with Eyeball Collection. Just really nice. And then as far as your minor runes go, I'm taking 2 Adaptive Force and not attack speed. So 2 Adaptive Force, Armor, Magic Resist, depending on mid jungle. And yeah, let's just get into it. Red Smite as well, I think, is more useful than Blue Smite on Zed Jungle. Red Smite just gives you dueling potential that you kind of need, because most junglers you play against might build ninja tabis and you can't actually like just one-shot them. So Red Smite gives you an opportunity to like extended fight against them. It's also useful for the damage reduction. This game too, I'm just watching this area because I see Silas run top, so I'm just covering an area where my teammates don't. Really important early game that you do that. You don't want to get cheesed. I see Lux do this. I want to know if Lux wards, so I want to start blue this game, I think. I just want to know if she puts a ward down maybe at some point, so that's why I ward like this. Yeah, just fucking use a ward. Nothing really too much about this. Anyway, let's continue. So I start blue. Hecarim this game has probably started topside because Zara and Ezreal are both in lane. Top lane as well as Vladimir Timo. Yes, they both have ignites, so the lane is a little volatile. But I really don't give a fuck about that lane. Like, I don't want to gank a Timo that much. And especially if Hecarim's there, like, we just lose 2v2 early game, right? Like, what is a Vlad gonna do? So that game, I just want to leave Vlad alone. I path down, simple stuff. Can't remember if I pinged the Hecarim. Then I decide to do Raptors. Now, I know that their bot lane is pushed up, and I could definitely look to hit that lane, but if you look at Sivir's HP, and because it's a Bard support, there's no fucking way I'm making a play there. I was thinking about making a play mid before, so if you look here, okay, so I do actually ping Hecarim's Raptors, this is good, and I'm pretty sure I'll press F3 and look mid to have a look at mid lane. I also make sure to auto-attack the 2 small wolves just to get the healing from it. And yeah, so we kind of look mid. And I see that the lane is actually like pushing towards Lux, so there's no way I can gank that lane, right? And that's why, like, as soon as I make up my mind, I just W over. It's all about speed here, right, and efficiency. We do Raptors. So yeah, back to that point, like, I could gank bot lane, right? Like, after my wolves, I'm level 3, like, I can make a play. But the issue there is that my bot lane is so low and so weak, to be honest, that I don't even think we win a 3v2. And if Hecarim is there as well, like, let's just say Hecarim does wolves or something like that, and just sprints down there, it's going to be very hard to play the game. I also know that Tribrush is now warded the way Ezreal moved up. So if you look at the map here for a second, so each time, see how Ezreal, like, runs back from that position? I know this Tribrush is warded. So in my head here, like, what would you guys do if you're a jungler here? Like, are you going to gank bot lane? Are you going to cover mid because you think Hecarim's going to gank mid? So in my head, especially when Sivir dies, I'm like, right, well, I can't make any play here now, right? So, this is kind of fucked. I also know Hecarim's pathing bot, just because of, like, who leashed and stuff, and you can see my teammates going nuts in chat. Doesn't really mean anything to me, right? I'm quite happy, I'm hitting level 4, and I'm scaling as a Zed jungle, I'm kind of just chilling. I might want to cover Bard if Hecarim is here to dive. And honestly, like, maybe in another game, the Hecarim could hit my bot lane, depending on the HP of, like, everyone. But Zyra's Zoom, right? So it's never going to happen. It's important to look at. But they could always think of doing something like this as well. So let's just say Bard was really low after Sivir died, which is probably going to be the case, right? Like, it's kind of rare for Sivir just to die with her support healthy. So either this guy is trolled or something weird has just happened. And Hecarim might always think about hitting that. So I could think about covering if they're shaping up for a dive. But here I know I can't contest Hecarim here. I'm also too low, so I don't know if I actually cleared like that well this game, but it was quick enough. I know Hecarim's going to be on bot crab, you can see me pinging him the whole time, so I just go top crab here. Also because I've got Futures Market, Serrated Dirk is just achievable after a full clear and crab. So at this point in the game, I'm just going to recall right, get Dirk, go to my top side. Why am I going top side? Because Gromp's up at 415, right? Or close to it. So I just want to keep my gold ticking over. I don't want to fucking waste time or like make a play that's really low percentage in terms of getting golden experience. So I just go to Gromp here. Can I gank top? Going top, of course, right? Of course I can go fucking top. As I look at the chat and my Sivir is saying I'll harass Bard's mum. Let's go. So I could gank top. But the issue with ganking that lane, like I said before, it's a fucking Vladimir and I don't care. Like, I legit do not give a shit about that lane. Notice how I ping that Hecarim's going to go to Krugs. Why is he going to Krugs? Because he started topside, right? History will repeat itself with junglers. And when I see him here on that Vladimir ward and ganking a Vladimir, I just fucking know I've probably won this game. It just looks really weird to me that the Hecarim is trying to gank that lane. Yes, I understand that Vlad's pushing, but it just looks like a waste of time. So as soon as Hecarim is overstaying in that lane, I know because he went topside to bot side, his Raptors are going to be up, right? It's 445. So generally the second camp after your buff, so you go buff, camp, that second camp, monster camp, is probably going to be up around 430, 440-ish. So when it's 445, I know 100% it's up. This is level 4 Raptors. It's definitely worth me getting my head in here for. And, yeah, drop a ward here. I could drop that ward maybe a little bit later, but still, it's fine. It's whatever. Then I'm going to go gank mid, right? So I ping on the way mid. Notice how I ping on the way as I'm doing the camp. I'm not pinging on the way when I'm, like, actually in the fucking lane, right? It's all decided beforehand. So as soon as I know I'm going mid, I ping that to Sylas. And then when I'm actually going, that's when I, like, really start pinging. Hit Lux with the combo. I need to be careful here about Q, because I'm tanking the first tower auto. Sylas ends up trading 1-for-1. Honestly, probably worth for us. And, yeah, my PC tries to fucking die. Now, at this point, yes, I might be able to, like, recall and get 2 longswords if I sell my refill, but what's the point in that, right? I just want to clear Raptors, clear my Krugs here. Pretty self-explanatory. Do I want to gank bot lane? I could gank bot. It looks a little bit better to gank because Sivir and Bard are healthy. But again, this is just a fucking Bard Sivir. And it doesn't look that red hot. Like, I still think we get 2v3'd. And because I'm close to level 6 as well, why don't I just relax and hit level 6, and then we can actually play the game and actually think about hitting this lane, right? Especially when Bard's 6, like Zyra is just a free kill. So I'm really not stressing about ganking a lane. Also important when you guys play and your teammates are like pinging you and shit, like gank this lane, oh my god, I need some help. Fucking ignore them. Play your own game. We go back top. Gromp will be respawning soon, right? Because remember, that time is always ticking over. Same with Wolves. Want to try and sequence these camps. I end up hitting this just in case anyone is running over here. Like Teemo's missing. Enemy support might be here. Can't remember what Zyra was doing. Anyway, I just want to hit that, right? Like, why not? Yes, it gives away my position, but they'll know I'm here anyway. To be honest. So I don't think it's bad me actually doing that. Decided to do blue buff here. Now, what's nice about this situation, so if you guys play as me for a second, oh my god, look, we see them like near the dragon and their mid lane is there. Holy shit, they're with the dragon? Well, I know Hecarim started top side at red, so I'm actually just going to run to his red buff. Now, how many of you would gank top lane there? Lots of people are going to gank top again. But ganking top, let's say I gank top and kill Teemo or get an assist, which sounds actual just dog shit. Even if I get a kill on the Teemo, what do I do afterwards? Okay, I can get a Warhammer. What camps do I do? Like, I have to run all the way to Wolves? It's so far away from what I actually, like, kind of want to do here. Like, all my resources, right, are spawning in a way where it's going from Wolves to Raptors to Red to Krugs. Everything bot side is going to be up soon. I don't want to fucking be top killing a Teemo because it doesn't mean anything to me, right? So Hecarim here, when he is playing for the dragon, he's leaving his camps up for me. So I just end up taking red buff, right? And even though he ends up dying and, oh my god, like, you know, oh, the Teemo's so low as well, like, I could hit that top lane. Nah, bro. I'm fucking chilling. Like, I'm getting these Raptors. Then I'm going to get my whole bot side as well to kind of, like, just secure that area. So I talk about this to students. It's just about denying the enemy jungler, right? So any counterplay they have, like, even here, at a base, Hecarim legit might think of just doing this. Right? Like, easily could do it as well, maybe, because he has Zyra and Ezreal Pro. So he might think about doing it. So in my head, I'm like, okay, I can kill the Teemo, or I can actually just win the fucking jungle. Because Hecarim's going to be so far behind me, and that's actually what ends up happening in this game, right? Lux should actually be a little bit careful there in case I take my W, but yeah. Also, when I run here, notice how I stay out of vision. So I'm not just like running through like this, right? Showing on the wave. I'm running in a way that, yeah, I'm in fog the whole time. So they don't know where I'm going. I could be like going to Rift Herald and starting it. I could be going to Wolves. Maybe they haven't tracked me properly and I'm going to Gromp. So me being bot side is a little disguised here. So don't fucking just walk on like a minion wave for no reason. I've seen like challenger players do it as well. Doesn't make sense to me. Just stay hidden. Okay, so now we're farming. Can actually clear these camps quicker by using W, like, on the next camp. And I see Hecarim top here, right? And Sylas pings this. So as soon as Sylas pings this and Hecarim starts that, I could easily, like, go to that area of the map, right? Hecarim's doing Rift Herald, oh my god. But he's doing Rift Herald here, and I'm still farming my own camps, which is still fine for me. And the Rift Herald, like, he's already so far behind. Like, he's done Dragon. He's probably farmed, like, his Krugs, and that's it. And he's already doing Rift. Like, he's going to be so far behind, and you can see my CS is, like, almost CS per min already, just because this dude is not really doing anything. Like, he's giving me so many resources, like his red and raptors, his raptors twice, and I'm not wasting any time. And of course, when Zyra moves up here, Bard's level 6, I ping on the way. Let's go. Thankfully, Bard portal, so I don't have to W. I can save that. Maybe Ezreal moves up. Simple combo. Ult out, W out. Now, at this point, what do I want to do? Because I'm pretty sure I have Ghostblade. I'm going to go to Crab. Crab is up. I know Hecarim's top side right around Rift. I just want to deny this. This is nice. Like, because we're not winning this side of the map, like Sivir and Bard are behind, if I can kind of like cheekily get this Crab, it's nice. Also, I know that Lux, I'm pretty sure she doesn't have Flash still, so I end up going mid. We might have to be a little bit careful of Hecarim, but she doesn't have Flash, right? So we just go in, get the kill. I think she may have barriered there too. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, just a free kill, right? Like, that's it. So all the plays like I've made so far, there's no time wastage. Yeah? And it's kind of like a game, guys, where you play the jungle, and the first jungler to blink and waste time loses. It's pretty much like how it works. We recall here. Should I go to Rift and start it? I could go to Rift and start it, but Zyra's on a roam. My top lane is dead. Sylas will be on a recall as well. I'm on a bunch of gold. I can just recall. And I can go Wolves, Gromp, Rift. I can run straight to Rift Herald if I want to, right? Depending on the map. So let's have a look what happens. So I run out of base here. Bard's going to Rift. Okay, that's nice. Notice as well how Sylas is running out of base, kind of on time with me and Vladimir as well. So doing Rift here is really good. And I know that the Teemo is going to recall, right? So I've actually got time to do Rift. So doing Gromp is actually a mistake. This is something I shouldn't do. Just straight to Rift Herald. Yes, I don't have ultimate, but the Teemo is not here. We have 4 champions here, and if they fight, right, the enemy team, it's probably 3 max. That's if Zyra is still here, but I'm pretty sure Zyra is probably still going bot, especially in this elo. So Rift is free. So this should already be on like half HP, right? Then after Rift, I go Gromp Wolves. So doing Gromp first was actually a little mistake. It's not like it gives me level 9 or anything, so yeah, Gromp, just leave it there. Rift first, back to Gromp Wolves, clear down. Just a little bit cleaner. End up doing this, so we get the Rift. Then I'm going to go to Wolves. No real play to make, right? All the towers are on 5 as well, so using Rift is a bit of a waste. Then, as soon as I look bot, so I'm just using F keys, of course. As soon as I look bot here, I see that Bard and like a fight's going to happen. Sylas is running down. So why do you think I run bot here? Like, why run bot? Why not just do Raptors? It's because I think Hecarim could be there, right? So when Zyra is playing like hell aggro like this, I'm thinking Hecarim is probably in this area, right? And if Hecarim is there, maybe with Lux as well, it's going to be a lot closer. So I have to get there ASAP. But as soon as this guy shows mid, I know my team is sweet. I know Sylas is there. They have 100% got that. So I'm just going to go mid. Get a bit of first strike damage on Hecarim. Just clear the wave. After this, what would you guys do? Honestly, isn't really like much to do. But as soon as I see Lux there, because she still doesn't have Flash, I don't think, I'm just going to run at her. If Lux was not there, I would just probably do Raptors and maybe Krugs. Might depend on the Dragon Timer. I can't remember what the Dragon Timer is. Just WR. Yeah, honestly, Q can be quicker. I R'd back there just in case Hecarim decided to ult. That's another free kill, right? Now the Dragon Timer, I'm pretty sure I ping it here. Yeah, so 30 seconds, right? Someone pings it. 30 seconds on Drake. 30 seconds on Dragon. So 30 seconds pretty much is like a recall and running back out of base. Almost. You probably want around 40 seconds when you recall for it. So I'm a little behind. And because I'm on gold, right? So I've got like Dirk, Longsword, whatever I want here. Maybe cooldown boots, another Longsword. Doesn't actually look too good. Just get a Dirk. Sitting on a ward, so I clear this. And then I notice that the Scuttle Crab is like spawning soon. So I actually just take this. Maybe this is a mistake and I should just get back on the map quicker. But if you think about this dragon, guys, like I can't really get it if it's an even fight. Why? Like, why is it risky to fight? That's simply because I don't have ult, right? So it's a long cooldown. So my ultimate's really important. Hecarim has his as well, because I don't think he's used it. Okay? So it's pretty hard to fight that dragon. Even like if I recalled properly for that tempo on the dragon, it's still pretty much impossible to get, right? Especially when Sylas goes top for the Teemo. And this is why like I was kind of, not tilted, but I just said in chat, like just fuck top lane. Like, don't go there, man. Just come towards dragon. And I actually think we can probably 4v4 at Drake with Sylas, even if I don't have ult. Just clear mid, under the tower, right? So as long as someone picks this up, it's fine. I know Hecarim is doing that, and there is no fucking way, bro, that we can do anything. So in your head, you have to think like this. In my head, anyway, I'm thinking, Drag's gone. What's the counterplay for us? Yes, we, like, get a win top, right? Because we killed the Teemo. But me, personally, like, I kind of lose Dragon, and I'm not getting anything. Like, it's not like I was top lane. So, Hecarim's top side again. Same thing as before, right? He was doing the dragon before. I take these 2 camps. Exactly the same here. And I'm super happy. Oh my god, it's 3 dragons, bro. Like, they're such big win cons. Fuck the dragons. Like, a win con is me being 2-3 levels ahead of the enemy jungler and having the most, like, gold in the game. That's the win con. That's how you have to think. Especially in solo queue. Anyway. End up doing these. Doing Krugs is just, like, so far away. I would do Krugs there if I could kill the Teemo running back to lane. So if I had ultimate, right? If the enemy top laner, guys, you can even do this bot, right? Let's say I was taking Gromp and the enemy bot lane's running back. You can actually just sit here. Maybe you put a ward over here and you just kill them when they come back to lane. Teemo's running back, so I'm sitting in the brush and I kill him when he comes back. But here I don't have ultimate. Vladimir's basing. Way too risky. Also, like, Hecarim might reset after Dragon and come topside. Way too risky to do that, but that's in my head. I know Lux is mid there, but she's playing so passive under tower, so I'm like, fuck that. And if you look at the map for me, look at my camps. I've got 6 camps up here, and it just looks so busted to full clear. I'll be so farmed. Like, level 11 maybe after Krugs. So that's what I do. Clear, 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 clear. I don't give a fuck what happens on the map. Okay, like this... Okay, this is important. Of course, I give a fuck what happens on the map. But generally speaking, like, unless it's 100% going to result in me getting gold and stuff, then I'm not going to go towards it, right? Because it's just a waste of time. This situation, I see the Zyra. So this is like a little mistake. You see Zyra on the minimap there. She was doing this before as well. So as I move over to Raptors, you can see that Bard and Zyra like having a little vision war. Remember, I'm Zed. That's a Zyra with no stopwatch. I just fucking one-shot her. So here I should actually maybe like stay out of vision. Like maybe just here. And as soon as Zyra shows again to try and do something, I can kill her. So I should actually like just definitely do that. We end up getting the kill though, or the boys do. Here, is there any other play for me to make? Well, the Lux, I'm pretty sure is really low. I think she was really low anyway. And we just killed the support. So I'm just going to drop the Rift Herald mid here. And we can actually get this tower really easy because there's no platings left. So dropping the Rift mid, if we get this mid tower, the game's just going to open up. And yeah, Lux recalled, right? So I was kind of correct. Lux no Q. So again, while you're doing this, you're just counting cooldowns. We've got Bard mid as well. I use a WQE combo. And as soon as Hecarim ults in here, I can just ult him, right? And just kill him. And it's just a free kill. Okay, Lux is still mid, use my E, yeah, kind of missed my Q there, have to flash her ult. All this is good though, and after this I'm thinking to myself, well, I really want my Mythic, which is probably like 200 gold, right, because I have futures, so I'm just going to like farm these 2 camps. Again, I ping the Ezreal there because I know he's missing, like if the AD carries in bot lane, where is he? There's a fight mid, he's probably running mid. We have to take that into account. Clear these, recall for Eclipse, okay, there's a fight happening bot, so I kind of lean over here. Zyra warded over this wall. So I can't make a play on Ezreal. I don't have ult either. But whenever, guys, you can pick up like a free minion wave like this as a jungler, it's so good for you. So always look to do it, right? I have Eclipse. What's up on the map? Rift Herald's up, right? Second Rift. And my bot side's gone because I just cleared it. So I'm going to go Wolves, Gromp, Crab here. So this is like a different kind of pathing. 1, 2, into 3, 4, right? So Crab 3 and then Rift Herald 4. Notice as well how I'm pinging this a minute before. That's what I'm playing for. I'm telling, you know, my teammates, this is what I'm playing for. Let's fucking go. Get your heads over here. See a Bard, like, kind of running down bot side here. I don't like. He should be top side warding for me. Remember, that's my control ward, so I don't know why the Bard is over there. I've also given him, like, enough time to play for it. Anyway. Point is, this is where you want to be, and your path thing is dictated by, like, that kind of objective or area of the map, I'd say, where you actually want to be. Here I'm going to try and, like, kill the Zyra, because I know she's going to come and ward, right? I don't know what she's doing, like, honestly. So I just WE. Lux Q comes in, just kill the Zyra. Kind of misclicked there, going back to my W, but it's whatever. And, yeah, it's just happy days, mate. From this point onwards, it's pretty much GG, right? We do the Rift Herald. I get this. So that was, like, the early game. And... yes, it's, like, not the most active, but it doesn't fucking have to be sometimes. You just win the game. Remember, like, these camps, all these camps on the map are gold and experience. What does a kill give you? Gold and experience. That's pretty much how you see the map. Just getting gold. Where can I get gold from? And you keep it ticking over. Thanks for watching, guys. Any questions about, like, the gameplay or any moves I made, leave them in the comments. This game was to actually get to master as well, so it was nice just to, like, 1v9 and do it. But, yeah, Patreon links down below if you actually want Chow coaching all roles. And, yeah, thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, leave a like down below. And, yeah, don't be shit. Goodbye.